Everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show. I am a few seconds late. And yeah, today is going to be a general update on things me, cameras, ufology. Going to try to hit some ufology because it's been pretty active for the past little while. And in the door got Raven and Sarah. Hey, yeah, hey guys, thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming by to the Quantum Show. Yeah, it's been pretty active for the UFO community. And Tim, DJ Wardove, thanks for coming by, man. Good. Sound is good. Thank you. My crew know the drill. Do I sound okay? The crew know the drill. Thank you. Sound check complete. Um, I had a pretty comprehensive amount of notes today, and well, I'm glad it was an active week because it was not. Let me tell you, I get the only car in the house, and they're running me ragged. So, and they're running my car ragged. Glad I got more than one. So I'm gonna like start using a backup for not me, but that's me. Yeah, that's why. Well, just saying, done with that. But UFOs have been pretty active. Hey, Renee, welcome back. Thanks for coming by. And ufology has been pretty active this week. Lue Elizondo's book is coming out. Let me get a picture of that up. It is on Amazon, and it right now it's on pre-order. I'm going to get a picture. It's called Imminent. Link is already in the description. I'm happy that I was able to get a decent amount of notes going, right? I am going to what? Share the screen just so you can see. Not that I'm putting much into what he says, right? I do not. I definitely do not. This is his book. It is not a very expensive one, which is good on itself. But, he's a show pony, and it's called Imminent Inside the Pentagon's Hunt for UFOs. He was told what to say. Everything he has said has been approved. And, man, there is one guy that is really into this book thing, right? Okay. Hey, Rachel, welcome back, OB2. Of course, talking ufology on the human muggle side of things, really, today, because I haven't talked to him lately. And okay, what's my opinion of Lou? I spoke before I saw this question. I'm not really looking at the chat. I'm going through notes, but when I see something come up, I'll do my best to address it. He is a show pony. He is told what to say, and even though he might want to do well, and he's a nice guy, Amy says he's a nice guy, met him, and she met him at a UFO thing in, I forget where it was, but met him in person. And by the way, she's a lot taller than he is, and yep, lose a smurf, y'all. No, Amy's tall, and but what he did to the ufology community was not nice. He wanted to break it apart, get everybody on the same page, get everybody fighting with each other, and it worked. And this guy right here, where is he? I have prepared my Twitter to, let me see here. I'm going to, well, I thought I prepared my Twitter. I thought I did. Oh, pictures, right. I'm tired, y'all. This guy. Let me get a picture up here for you. This guy is, I know him as UFO Jesus. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Ryan something, right? Post Disclosure World. He has been doing a countdown. Hey, Dorothy, welcome back. Hey, I tagged you on Twitter. Did you get it? I got a lot more deer pics for you. And okay, but Ryan is all about the Lue train, and he thinks that Lue is going to bring, I don't know, order and peace to his new empire or something. I don't know. I don't get it. It's it. Okay. My stance on ufology disclosure, it ain't gonna happen. We're not ready for it. I really do agree with Rich. I really do agree. We're not ready for it. We're not ready for the Star Trek society that we all think we can deal with. Our mindsets are not right. Our ethics and values are not right for that. As a people, I don't mean individually. I mean as a people. Mm, yeah, his name is Ryan something, and he started his channel. He started his channel wearing kimonos, and well, Rich Giordano saw him and immediately thought it's UFO Jesus the way he was talking, because he was really over the top talking. Go look at some of his older shows if they're still up. He might have taken them down. And yeah, let me go ahead and take the time to right now welcome everybody in the chat. We got Rachel Andrews, Obi2, Dorothy Hawkins, Sarah Stafford, Tim, I saw you in here. Joe Stewart. Oh, if anybody sees Aussie Tiger, I have a question. He was on Slapped Ham, and that's cool. Yeah, I got everybody now. Okay, but I will go over. I'm going over ufology right now, and like, yeah, Aussie Tiger got featured. Not he was kind of off to the side on Slapped Ham, and that was pretty cool. But Lou's book is coming out. Yes, I did pre-order it. It will be here soon enough whenever it drops, and I will be going through it. I hope it doesn't read like a novel. That would be the worst thing ever. I don't want a novel for a topic that I research. I want a research book. I want a reference book. I hope he has an index and references, and even if they're biased, right? I want to be able to go through and pick and choose what I not go through his storyline narrative, because we've already, if you followed the story of Lue Elizondo and David Grush and all those guys, you already know the whole story. We've been following it for since 2017. Oh, sorry. We've been following the story since 2017, and I don't need it in book format. Okay. Maybe for future generations, maybe he should stick it in a pyramid somewhere, but I don't need it in book format. I've been watching for years now, like 17, 7 years. It's been 7 years. Hmm. So, oh, sorry about that, y'all. Noisy copy. And let me see here. What else do I got? So, yeah, this is the book, right? I showed you the book. This is the book. Imminent by, that was the link. Let me show you the picture of the, I just took a picture, a screenshot, right? This is Lou's book. I'm going to get it. Okay. And yeah, right. Aussie will be here when he's here. I already, I screenshot. Let me go ahead and show you. Right. Since we're talking about just things like this. Let me bring that picture up. Hold on, hold on. It takes a minute, y'all. It always takes a minute because I got to do all this stuff manually. And prior preparation only gets you so far. Aussie Tiger up there, and you see slapped ham. That's pretty cool. You see slapped ham right here, and that is Aussie Tiger. He is not showing a picture in here. It's just a black screen. So no, you're not seeing. If you're seeing a face in there, it's pareidolia. But they were talking about this person over here, Terry Charms, who I have seen around. I've seen this Terry Charms around. When she was moving and her camera was focusing, guys, this is the part that slapped ham was looking at. There was a hand reaching up over her shoulder and going like this. It was so cool looking. It was cool looking. And I just happened to see Aussie's name down there in the corner as a participant in the live stream. I was like, whoa, I gotta ask Aussie about this. I don't know when it happened. It was not too far back, but I want to know because that's cool. I mean, he's part of ufology. He's a ufology guy. I don't mean he does any research or anything. I don't know. He follows us. He follows Rich. He follows Amy. And I asked Amy, I was like, is this our Aussie Tiger? She goes, is there any other? There is no other Aussie Tiger. Mm. Okay, Dorothy, let's talk about this for a second. I don't think people will accept anything ufological until some artifacts come to light. Here's the thing. We have had artifacts come to light and they're debunked. And I will give you an example of the kind of thing, the kind of mindset when we debunk our artifacts that we do find. Okay, two words. First of all, Peru mummies. No one wants to believe them. I believe in them. Right? I believe that they are correct. Now, I had something happen, right? But I agree, Dorothy, until we can get some stuff, then it's going to be really hard for people to wrap their heads around it. But here is my stance on it. If we had anything, we would debunk it to the point of no one would believe it wasn't built by us. Because logically, if we can do it, we did do it. And that's flawed logic. I didn't say it was good logic. I said logically, flawed logic. And yeah, so let me bring something else up. Okay. That I did. Where was that? I got some comments, right? About something I was talking about. And this was a couple days ago. It was funny. I was getting, oh, yeah, about giants. Okay. It was about giants. And somebody was, uh, oh, yeah. I did a short video on it. Did y'all see it? I hope you did. And I'm trying to look for the actual comment. I'm on YouTube over here. Okay. Here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and share the screen, but I'll still read it, right? I'll still be reading it, but I've got to. This is funny. I meant to cover this today anyway. And here we go. I'll go ahead and read it because I know it's hard to read on this on what device you're using. And I tried to have a conversation with this guy, right? OG Polaroid is his name, and he has a Pokemon character as his icon. There isn't, and okay, here we go. Let me get them all. There. What? Okay, I got to get them in order so I can read them. Now, I was responding to another guy's video who thinks giants are a fantasy, and he looks at the memes and takes them as research. The memes are not research. The memes are to get you interested and get clicks and views. Okay. This guy up here, let me hold on. Now you're not going to be able to see it or hear it. That guy. Can you see this guy? Let me see. Yeah, you can. Okay. Well, hopefully you can see it's the guy, right? Yeah. Okay. I think I saw it come on the screen. Hopefully you can see it. This guy, Mini Minute Man 773. This might be a repost. I don't know if this is his main thing, but this guy with the sunglasses and a little mustache was talking about how dumb do you have to be to think these were giants? This was a water thing. This was a terrain thing to capture the use of the water. And he was looking at memes. What I said was, stop looking at memes like this and look at the real research into giants. OG Polaroid pops in, this was 2 days ago, says, there isn't real research into a mythical creature. I say, off the top of my head, Lovelock Cave, Monster at Kandahar, Smithsonian cover up, Ohio restricted giant mounds. There is real research, but you have to ignore the memes. And then OG Polaroid says, uh-huh. Then why aren't there? And his spelling is horrible, right? He was lolcatting most of it. Uh-huh. Then why aren't there bones of any live ones or any actual traces that can't be man-made? I reply, there are, but it's a big cover up and a psyop. I really don't know why it's a psyop. Why would they care? To keep their existence unknown. Challenge what they have told you and use your mind and discredit it on your own. You'll be surprised at what you find. Yeah, I suggest it's a nicer way to say, do your own research. Try to discredit it. Try to discredit it and find out what you find. And he just replies back, okay, kid, grow up. And at that point, I was just done. I didn't care because he just wanted to troll. I hope y'all were able to see that guy, right? I don't have the Polaroid dude. And that happened. So that was slightly distracting and interesting. Well, I took that to the Legion and Martin started on me. Martin debates me, but he does it on an intellectual level that I can relate to. So that's good. And hey, Monty, welcome back. Thank you for coming in. Aliens. And Tim says, I don't believe in aliens. There's more to it than that, right? We've talked about it extensively. See, he even expounds a little bit. I actually believe we are the aliens here. Well, yes and no. It's crazy like that. So that happened. And when Lue's book comes out, I'm not expecting any kind of big revelation of what's going on. It's going to be the same stuff from the past 7 years rehashed in a book, because that seems to be the way we do it. We write a book and we're done, or we move on to another book. So, yeah, I believed in them when I first saw them. I was like, whoa, that is something. Now, I have heard of the taxidermy style relics that people make in memoriam, in honor of, and as worship idols. They weren't those. I saw that from the get go, and I didn't need the Gaia TV to show me. But it just reinforced that for me. And well, there's something else to them, right? Tim, the Giants, there's something else to them because they're off the top of my head, what I replied to him. The Giant of Kandahar. That is they won't document it directly. There's a person that covered it really well. It is Mr. Ballin here on YouTube. He covered it really well. He got someone to talk about it, and he put it up on his channel. Other people are starting to come out. I think there are 2 big talking interviews from veterans who were there in the Marines. Okay. And yeah, I know. And he's talking in reference to the guy, OG Polaroid, arguing with me about stuff. Yes, there are people, sadly, that think the earth is flat. We live on a disc carried on the backs of 4 giant turtles, or a giant turtle and 4 giant elephants, and we don't know what genders the elephants or the turtle is. Cheers. So, well, it's hard to keep up with what's being said, right? It's hard, and like people, you guys are responding to what I say, and I go on to the next thing, and I'm not able to look at the chat, and it's like matching one to another, right? That's okay. We'll all figuring it out. We'll figure it out eventually. And let me go up a little bit. So yes, Monty, aliens for sure, definitely aliens. And the disclosure thing, I said it to someone. I said it on Twitter. I told Amy, I don't think we're going to get disclosure the way we think we're going to. Something's going to happen, and we're just going to have to get used to it. Something's going to come out, and we're just going to have to get used to it. That is what our disclosure is going to be. Hey, Joe. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely quantum weirdos, and definitely not changing. Definitely not changing, brother. Welcome back to the Quantum Show. Great to have you. So I will take it. Man, we're already 23 minutes, and I've only got a one note. Welcome to the Quantum Show. If you're here, you're quantum, like and subscribe. So moving on. See, YouTube likes me to say stuff like that. It makes the buttons glow. It's like something. Okay. And I'm going, okay, I don't want to close the show out with this, so I'm going to say it now. I'm all this stuff on the news is stressing me out. I'm seeing it on the sides of buses, cabs, stores, bulletin boards, billboards, all over the place about the left and the right, talking political of the United States. Okay. Oh boy. There's a lot to unpack. I'm not going to go into it too much, but it seems that the Star Trek people, I mean the Star Trek fans on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and all the socials, are all about, well, they want to get to that Star Trek lifestyle. Who doesn't? But we're not ready for it yet. Okay? We are not ready for it yet. And I'm sorry, I do lean conservative. I was in the military. Hold it against me if you must. But I do lean that way because it gets things done. All right? It gets things done. And right now we're hooked on mad capitalism. That's not Star Trekky. That's Star Warsy. We're hooked on mad capitalism. We're convinced that we should be fighting with each other when that's dumb. That's not Star Trekky. And just we're nowhere near being able to get to the Star Trek world where everybody gets along, everybody can do whatever they want because, well, we don't have the technology to make anything convenient. Everything is a shortage. Everything is being controlled by, and it really is Bilderberg, Vanderbilt. Okay. Mm. And it takes a balance of a bunch of stuff to get there. And we're not there yet, especially with rampant mad capitalism. Okay. It's just not going to happen. We have to get there. We have to grow into it. Okay. And that's all I'm really going to say about it. This is not a political show, but it's just been thrown in my face every hour of every day, you know? So I'm just going to leave it at that. And we got a ways to go before we make it to Star Trek. Okay. I would love to be at Star Trek right now, but we ain't there yet. We're not there yet. Not by a long shot. Okay. And I think the keys to getting to Star Trek are knowing yourself, having a better spiritual connection to source, and meditation. Those are the beginning steps, in my little humble quantum opinion. Okay. We need to learn ourselves, see where we go, and then see how we can get along with everybody else. And I'm going to go ahead and stop that topic right there. I'm not going to want to talk about it later because it's inflammatory and it just pisses everybody off. Right. But that's how I stand on it. We're not ready for Utopia Star Trek yet. And no amount of politicking will get us there in any kind of short time because we're lacking self knowing thyself, the spirituality it takes to grow as a person from the inside out, because that's how you do it. And nobody wants to learn how to meditate. And that is, it's like how you get up in the morning. You can't walk to the kitchen if you can't get up out of bed. That's what meditation is. Okay. Yeah, Dorothy, it is. It is been thrown into my face so much. I have to make jokes about it because I got this one. If y'all follow Habitual Line Crosser, uh, Habitual Line Crosser, I will leave a link below. He's funny. There's a group of guys. He's funny. Yeah, look at the picture, okay? Oh shit, sorry. Time to let the kid eat. I can't do an old man voice. That's what Buff is B52, right? But I had to get the sticker. I will I have to make jokes about it. I will leave a link in the description after the show. I should have brought that anyway, but okay. I'll just take a note right quick. Yeah, my note is handwritten because it's just better that way. But there were, you know what? There back to ufology. Back to ufology. Okay. There were some interesting sightings in Palmdale recently. And Palmdale UFOs. Let me just get it back going here. Had it. I'm gonna get some pictures. Well, even Google says it looks like the results below are changing quickly. Yeah, because here's a good one. Palmdale, Lancaster, California, 12 hours ago. India Times of India. And there were, well, of course, lights in the sky. It just goes without. What now? This page. Nope. Not reading this. Not reading this. It's too many ads. I will go with images. Okay. Yes, I can do this. And I'm going to have to. Okay, this is. Open image in new tab. Please work. Yes. All right. I am also going to have to do it manually. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I've got stuff I need to talk about. What am I looking at here? Okay. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get back to here. And run into stuff. It's hot in my room right now. Yeah, Palmdale, California. No, that is not it. Oh, that's why. There were some UFOs seen, and let me grab the screen right here. Finally, here we go. These look quite interesting, and this was not everything, right? These were not this. It wasn't just this. I'm going to try to. Nope. I'm going to try to get this bigger, right? Will it let me? Nope. And oh boy. Well, I can always go back to it later. Yes, this is the way I can make it bigger for everybody because it's hard to see, and this is just the one picture. And I'm getting there. Sorry, guys. All right. Stop. Bring it back up. Okay. This does not look real, but you got to remember it went through some image enhancements to be able to put up a good show, really, is what they do. This is zoomed in slightly. This was seen in Palmdale. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that. I was not there for it, but I did hear about it. I heard some secondhand comments being made. Okay. And there were more. There were more. I believe that this was us. I don't think it was aliens, but it scared a bunch of people and it got them going. And they all cried alien. Where's the other one? There was one where it was angles. It looked like a fleet of drones, really. Come on. All right. Well, it's not going to. Let me just do this because there were great pictures being shown. There's one, right? There you go. You got the one. Okay. And yeah, I think it was our stuff. I really do. Not based on the circular one, but based on the the lines of lights that were doing this and just landing and moving around appeared slowly. That looked like drones to me. That looked like synced up remote control drones. That's what it looked like. However, it could be because there's some really cool stuff coming out. Cool, not great, right? Cool, interesting, but not awesome. And stuff, it's just not ready yet because they're like testing a thing and that thing will go into a bigger thing. And something I did want to bring up was Amy has been covering this and she has merch. Yeah, I'm a fanboy. I'll totally look, right? The bodies, the documents, the craft, all of it, right? Well, she has partnered up or something, gotten some. She beat me to making my own copy. She beat me to it. She's got one that's up there right now. And it's this one, Reptilian Realm Roast. That's too cool. It's okay. Link is already in the description, but she's working on getting the price down, right? This is $35, and that's a little out of my scope of wanting a paper copy, right? Even though, hey, Aussie, I'm glad you're here because I have got a question for you, bro. I'm glad to see you. Check it out, right? I was watching stuff late at night and this came up and you were there. And I want to know, is this you? Wait for it. See that? Is that you? Is that you? I think it's you because I've seen you all over the place, first of all. And look, you're on Slapped Ham, dude. Did you know this? Where this Terry person, Terry Charms, she had a hand go up over her shoulder as she was talking and it was like grabbing her shoulder. Did you see? You saw that, right? You were there. When did this happen? When did this happen, dude? Because that was really cool. I was watching, not paying attention, and then I saw Aussie Tiger. I even went to Amy on Twitter and said, Amy, is this our Aussie Tiger? She goes, are there any others? I'm like, no, gotta be him. And I think I remember you talking about this on another show that you were in the chat room. I think I remember you were, but that's so cool. It happened years ago. I think, was it? Yeah, it was years ago, but it just made it to Slapped Ham. I don't know why. It just now made it to Slapped Ham. Maybe it was there before and he's just rehashing. Who knows? That's Slapped Ham. But okay, I just wanted to make sure that that was you and not somebody pretending to be you. But you know what? That was super cool to watch that. And the Slapped Ham episode is up. It is a fairly new one. And I should have got the link. Yeah, he said it, but I don't remember when. Like 2003, 20 years ago. I'm like, what? Maybe 2013. And yeah, I see the Cherry Charms around too. Do you keep up with that group still? I know it's been a long time. Tell them come on over. Come to the Quantum Show. I want to see what they say about what we cover here. So now let me see here. I did take some notes. Okay. Palmdale UFO. I wish I'd have gotten the darn picture because now I can't find it. The Palmdale UFOs thing was pretty interesting to look at because I was watching shorts, right? And well, let me see. Do we got them here? Have been so many. Google was right. Changing rapidly. Everything's changing so rapidly. I can't find anything that I saw literally hours ago. And I'm sorry about that. let me see. I'm going to just, no, I'm not going to keep looking because this is pointless right at the moment. And let me see. I did keep myself some things on Twitter to talk about. Is the government hiding aliens with Matthew Pine? Short answer, yes. But there is a lot more to it. We all know that they're there. They're out there. And even though people don't agree with me, I think we're in a protected habitat, and we are the dangerous predators they don't want to get eaten by. But yet they're super curious and protective of us. I mean, why else would I make a phone call and they're like, oh, I'm not supposed to talk to you? That was interesting. I might have to counter the reptilian realm roast with the something. I'll figure something out. But I want to have coffee too, of course. And let's see. It's been a rough week, y'all. Been a long week. And oh, that's not nice. YouTube and their little changing stuff. It sucks. Yes, we are all saved on a 3x5 floppy drive in a locker. Oh, there we go. Quantum crystal blend. That would be cool. Oh, did you guys all see the little video I did with the new camera? It's not very good, but it's a standalone camera that doesn't need to be hooked to a computer. It has a battery, it has no Wi-Fi, and I got it specifically for that, right? I love it. If it's coffee, it's quantum. I love it. That's it. That's it. If it's if it's coffee, it's quantum. Love it. Yeah, who's who in this field? Ufology field is nuts. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to bring it home, right? Yeah, I got this camera and I did pick up a light for it, right? So we'll see. Now I did a daytime shot video yesterday, and all I was doing was changing out the card on the trail cam. And well, this thing doesn't do very well. It has no image stabilization. And I would like to put together a rig that has this camera mounted and an iPhone and my iPhone mounted right next to it. And I'd be able to take the same thing. The iPhone's image stabilization makes all the videos better. Okay. I didn't move this camera around any more than I moved the iPhone around when I take it out there. And it stabilized all the shakiness because I'm on uneven terrain. I don't know what I'm going to step on. It's the backyard. I mean, it's literally the sticks. So, and so I did get a light. This light's super bright, y'all. Look at that. That's low. It gets brighter. That's high. That's low, and it's pretty good. Doesn't seem to go very far, but none of this is expensive. We're talking quantum bucks here, okay? And the thing with quantum bucks is, are they there or are they not? You'll never know until you go to use it. That's quantum money for you. Oh, I messed up my stuff here, shining that light in the camera. And it seemed a lot brighter on this little camera than it really is. So, and Dot, I did get some pictures of deer. The whole herd was going behind the fence across, running across. It was so cool to watch, right? I wish I could show videos here, but I'm on limited connection. Let's see, what else do I got? Palmdale fell through because, well, I can't find the images that I was finding before, or the articles. Can't find them. And okay, went over Buff Franklin 24. Yes. Tamra. Yes. Check. I'm being run ragged. Check. Let's see. It's been a heck of a week, y'all. The other channel is doing okay. Let me go ahead and bring that up just to show you guys. I have updated it. 3% Productions. I have updated it a little bit. Got some more videos going on, right? And now these are not studio recording things, right? These are jam, kind of like jam sessions, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And we're not ready for studio recording quite yet. Let me go ahead and go over here. We got updated some songs. I didn't know the name of some of these songs, right? Like right here, you see, don't like the rhymes. Well, he said something about he didn't like in retrospect after they did it. He says, I don't like the rhymes. And that's all I can remember about it. And then a Mustang in Knoxville. That's all I can remember. I don't remember the name. They're not talking to me. They're talking amongst themselves. And well, it's good. And there's one guy, I didn't get the first few seconds, but he didn't want me to publish it. And that's unfortunate because it's a really good song. But we're getting there. And I'm still trying to get them to lay off the hard and heavy ballads, you know. Okay, will do. Link will be in the description and here. Now, let me go ahead and grab that link and drop it in here. Please do go like and subscribe. I know I don't ask all that much for whoever. These guys, I'm working on their quantum certifications, okay? I'm working on it. And they definitely got the heart. They definitely have the heart for it, right? Thank you, Aussie. I see that you just subscribed. Awesome. Thank you so much. And watch. It is jam sessions, not a show. They're figuring stuff out. And I'm figuring stuff out about how to be a recording person. Thank you, Sarah. Awesome. And the more comments, likes, views they see happen is more encouraging to get it to keep going with it. Okay. They're working about well, everybody has a full-time job, right? Everybody has a full-time job, or at least a part-time, and it takes a lot of effort away from this. Nothing like this has been done before. This is the post Legion 82 members. They are coming together. There's a lot of musical endeavors around the community, but they're not really centralized. We're trying to have a central one here. And while we're getting everything together. Right now, they're just jamming. I am the kind of not manager, but I'm giving suggestions and coaching them because I do have experience in the music field, but I'm not a musician. I can let them know what sounds good, what doesn't sound good. I know a couple of terms. That's about it, right? So I'm helping them do that. And let me go ahead and put that on the screen again, just so everybody sees it, right? It is called 3% Productions. That is what you're looking at. And Right now, it's kind of folksy rock, folksy blues country, and I like what they're coming up with. I want them to I have some ideas. I'm talking to them right now, but it's hard to do this stuff 1 or 2 days a week with an email here and there because everybody's got stuff they gotta do. We all got stuff we gotta do. And yeah, all I can remember about the Mustang in Knoxville, that's all I can remember about the entire details. There was a guy with a blue and white Mustang, and they were in Knoxville. That's all I can remember about it. So that's what I called the recording. Yeah, everybody has their ballad, and everybody wants to get it out. I want them to get the ballad out. I want them to do it. I want them to do what they're doing, but I don't want them to only do that. I 3D print. I don't just do big things. I do small things. I attach things to other things that I didn't make. Expanded myself into, like, say, the $5 realm, the $10 realm, the $15 realm, and the $300 realm. Done that before too. Yeah, yeah, it's what we do. Talking about ballads, and I I want them to complete the ballads, but I don't want it to be all they do because that will that's a shooting yourself in the foot thing to do, right? If you only do one thing, then you're not going to expand your mind to do all the other things that you can bring into that one thing and make a new thing. You know what I mean? It's okay. Well, that is something I'm doing and I'm helping, right? Yeah. I am keeping it real. And you know what? I need to get with you, Tim, because I may be able to enlist your assistance. They need mixing ability, a mixing ability person. They don't have it. They have guitars. That's what they have, guitars and voices. Yeah, the long game. This is more of a grassroots thing, you know? So I don't know if, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. Maybe we're not because, again, I've been out of the industry so long when I was only had 1 foot in it and I wasn't invested in it. So, but I do need to talk to you behind the scenes, um, on email, Facebook, something about they need someone to mix for them and they need some technical assistance, right? And I think you are the man, honestly. I believe you are. But there's that. I'm glad I got to go over that a little bit. I like holding this microphone sometimes with the stand in it. It's pretty cool. I like doing that. Get to see my little 3D printed Imperial logo stand that I made years ago. Yeah. Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I want it to succeed. I want it to succeed for sure. Yeah, I'm like boots on the ground there, and I can tell them feedback as someone in the audience, but I don't really know a lot of the terminology. And a lot of these people, they're going to have to start using their own phones to do supplementary angles. I showed them what I'm having to do, right? And I somebody's going to have to learn video editing. What you see is my ability to video edit. I don't have any uh, editing abilities, right? Don't have any. Yeah, we're behind the scenes as normal. I'm always support staff. I'm never the front line, never the flag bearer. That's okay. I don't want to be. I will proudly cheer on the Goliaths. I will proudly cheer on the big hitters, and that's you right there. You're one of them. You're one of the big hitters. You are. You made a whole documentary, and that's amazing. and it's great. Link is in last show's description, but you know what? I'll go ahead and put it in here. Make sure, did I put it in here already? Is it in there? It is in there. Good Morning UFO. Well, no, it's not in there this time. But that's okay. It will be after the show. That's fine. So, yeah, like I said in the post in the thing, I'm just doing updates because just updates. Only updates this time. Nothing groundbreaking, but I've been very distracted from personal time. Okay, I've been very distracted. Personal time. Yes, thank you. I will, I'll just get a link right now. I'll just get a link right now. And drop it in here and drop it for my own. What? Oh, yeah, you can't look up Good Morning UFO. It's all the other UFO stuff. You still have to look up Alien Girl 111. I would love to have it on DVD. Amy, do you hear me? I would love to have it on DVD and have you release it on DVD. That would be excellent. Where is it? UFO Twitter. I will share that link right now. Once again, because it is that good. It is that good. Link is in the chat. Please go subscribe. I will ask you to subscribe to Amy's show because she does it much more often than I do it. I'm talking like have a show, come on and does the research, and her show the other day that I was there, high energy, very high energy, and I love it. It's great for the community to have someone with that kind of drive, and it's so to the point. Okay, I really do. I'm not talking about the documentary. Documentary is a product of that. I'm talking about the way she does her stuff in general. She is to the point. She doesn't get distracted. She has the critical thinking ability to get at it. And then she goes and links points together. She doesn't let people distract her. She doesn't get angry about it. She's passionate, but she's not angry, right? Just like us, we're passionate, but I don't really get angry a lot. If I get angry, I shut the show down because that solves nothing and it gets nothing done. It's one of them things that just spreads and it is counterproductive. So I don't do it. Yeah, she had me on the pre-show. That was cool. That was so cool. And that was happening that happened that day. When I was on the pre-show, that happened hours before. Not this is something that happened in 1999. No, this happened 30 minutes ago. And it was so cool. And I'm so glad. I'm grateful for her to let me premiere it on her show. I had no plan to do that, right? I told her I was going to do it later. And yeah, she is, to me, she's one of the heavy hitters of ufology. And I'm gonna make that. I'm going to put that on the screen. It's gonna be there forever, right? Oh, come on. Can't type with the mic in the way. Hold on, guys. Hopefully you can hear me still. Okay. Now, print screen. There you go. Got timestamp and everything. I'm going to send that to her right now. So she knows I got good things to say about her. I don't know if she knows if I do or not. And this is the hard way of doing things, but I mean, I'm talking about like saving. I'm not memeing myself. I probably should smile bigger. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. That's better. I feel better about that one. I was like, why is my face melting? Yep, I'm going to send that to her right now. During the show, live and alive on the Quantum Show. Oh, yep, she is. She is. Totally is. I sent it to her. She got a timestamp and everything. Oh, wow. 1 minute, 1 hour, and 49 seconds in. And she could see I have 12 whole people. Oh, what? Okay, anybody. Anyway, everybody, that has been the Quantum Solo, Quantum Show. Come back for the panel. I have no plan talking updates on everything, right? And I will not be talking politics. No, it only infuriates people, raises blood pressure. Don't need it. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Everybody showed up. Yeah, coffee time. Me and Amy are out of coffee, so we got to correct that. I made a whole pot before the show, so I have plenty. And yep. Thank you, Dorothy. If you can come back, listen to it when you're doing something else, it's a talking show. Keeping it quantum. And you know what else I'm doing? I'm having to uh push those buttons. So pushing buttons. Thanks everybody for listening to me rant. And I think this was okay. This was okay. Pushing buttons. Pushing buttons. I'm gonna push that up there. Thank you, Tim. Heck yeah. Pushing buttons. I don't know.